Hello, and welcome to LunaYes guided sleep meditations. More than 1 billion people worldwide, that's about 1 in 5, smoke cigarettes regularly. But over half of them are actively trying to quit smoking. While many will succeed, far more will fall back on old routines and continue to smoke. So why is it so difficult to quit smoking? Like any other drug, nicotine, one of the active ingredients in cigarettes, releases dopamine, making it very pleasurable to use. And trying to quit cold turkey means that you're no longer releasing dopamine regularly, which leaves you in withdrawal and feeling anxious or depressed. In fact, nicotine can be just as addictive as heroin. Dealing with the symptoms of withdrawal is daunting. We find ourselves dealing with depression, sadness, a sense of loss, or even frustration, anxiety, and anger. But it's been proven that people who stop smoking have less anxiety, depression, and stress, plus a more improved mood overall than those who continue to smoke. If you're ready to stop smoking forever, this practice will teach you some wonderful techniques to help you quit and how to use mindfulness to succeed. Remember that your mind is an extremely powerful tool. If the human mind is capable of conceiving new technologies or exploring the secrets of the universe, it is definitely capable of quitting smoking. So if your mind is so powerful, why have you failed to quit smoking up to now? Because you haven't yet learned how to harness its power to stop smoking. Using meditation to quit smoking is entirely different from using nicotine patches or medications to wean yourself off cigarettes. You don't need a quick and easy solution to stop smoking. Trust that your mind and you are strong enough to quit smoking on your own. It begins with changing your mindset and learning a new mantra. Instead of saying, "I can't quit," or "It's too hard to quit smoking on my own," I'd like you to instead say, "I am overcoming my cravings one at a time and becoming a healthier, smoke-free person." Next, be mindful. Be aware of your cravings. Get yourself off autopilot and tune into what happens when you begin to crave a cigarette. Observe your breathing. Then check in with your body and observe the sensations that your craving creates. What is it like? Describe the effect without judgment. Don't think in terms of good or bad. Just passively observe what is happening in your head, on your face, and in your body. Note the strength and intensity of the sensations. Think of the word rain. R-A-I-N. We must first recognize the craving as it comes on, relaxing and breathing through it. Then accept the moment. Don't ignore it, distract yourself, or try to do anything about it right now. Accept that the craving is there. As the craving grows, investigate the experience. Passively observe what is happening. Is your craving a response to social needs, being awake at an evening event, or physical needs, sleep, hunger, or thirst, as well as emotional needs, a peak of anxiety, And as you note the sensations, becoming aware of the pressure, dullness, tightness, or whatever, it becomes clear that they are simply physical sensations. You don't have to act on them. You can ride out the feelings and the cravings until they subside. Remember, recognize, accept, investigate, and note. And then always come back to your breathing. Wait until the craving calms or goes away, and then think about the message behind it. Or you can respond to your need in any other way than by smoking, by drinking water, going for a short walk, or just taking a break from the task that triggered your craving. There are a million of these little cues throughout your typical day that signal your brain to need to smoke. For instance, your boss snaps at you and you feel stressed. You immediately crave a cigarette. Now imagine if you'd been able to control your anger. What if your boss snapped at you, but you were able to catch yourself before you got angry? And you could just breathe, relax, and walk away instead of smoking. Research has proven that mindfulness meditation can help to decrease the unconscious influences that cause cigarette cravings. In other words, the next time your hands get twitchy and you're tempted to grab your lighter, mindfulness meditation will help you to take control of your feelings and overcome the craving. Researchers discovered that meditation can improve your self-control and help you to gain mastery over those little triggers that cause cigarette cravings. Mindfulness meditation, the practice of focusing the mind on the present moment non-judgmentally, can even make you cut down on smoking if you're not committed to quitting. Studies have shown that regular meditation can reduce smoking by half in only a couple of weeks, without the smoker even noticing they've cut down. You see, by meditating, you learn to calm your mind. This makes your mind less noisy and increases self-awareness. This in turn means that you are more conscious of the mental processes that make you smoke, and you can change them. Just think about how many times you've promised yourself that you would quit smoking. How many last cigarettes have you had? The thing is, you need to change your patterns, at least for a while, in order to avoid the cues and triggers that tell your brain that it's time for a cigarette. If you begin your day with coffee and a cigarette, try having tea or a glass of juice for a little while. If you smoke after eating, try going for a walk instead. Spend less time with friends who smoke, especially while they're having a cigarette. And try to surround yourself with non-smokers until you've completely conquered your cravings and the withdrawal process. It's also a good idea to thoroughly wash all of your clothing and bedding, even your curtains or carpets if you smoke in the house, as well as the interior of your car if you smoke in it too. Once the smell of smoke has been obliterated, don't forget to get rid of any ashtrays and lighters you have laying around. Try to remove all signs that a smoker once lived there. Implementing these small changes can make a huge difference and make it much easier to quit smoking. And now, before we begin the meditation, I want to remind you that you didn't enjoy that nobody enjoyed smoking those first few cigarettes. It's only after some time, as the nicotine builds up in the bloodstream, that the physical and emotional addiction begins. You begin to feel as though the cigarettes are your friends, relaxing you and making you feel good. The truth is that cigarettes have never relaxed anyone. People fall into this trap because they're being tricked by their own minds. In fact, about 20 minutes after finishing a cigarette, when the nicotine leaves your body, you are filled with an enormous amount of stress, a lack of peace of mind, and discomfort, unpleasant feelings, anger, fidgetiness, even panic. These symptoms of withdrawal have you convinced that the next cigarette will relax you, while in fact it's just filling that gap caused by the withdrawal after your last cigarette. So why credit the cigarette for relaxing you, but not blame smoking for your nervous and anxious feelings in the first place? Now, it is true that quitting smoking can make you feel more stressed than normal. So make sure you take some extra time out to relax. Whether it's going for a run, trying some yoga, or using self-hypnosis and breathing exercises, it's important to make sure you stay on top of your game and keep motivated while you're quitting. Thanks for allowing me to guide you along your stop smoking journey. And remember that you can practice the techniques I mentioned and repeat the following practice whenever you need a little help along the way. Before we begin tonight's meditation, I'd like to remind you that because this practice will guide you into a state of deep relaxation, you should only listen to it when and where it's safe for you to fall asleep. Please don't listen to this guided meditation while driving or doing any other tasks that require you to be alert. As always, you should eliminate any sources of distraction, dim the lights or turn them off, and place your device where you can hear but not see it. I'd like you to lie back on your bed in a comfortable position with your head and spine aligned, your legs out long, and arms relaxed beside you, resting on your stomach, with your fingers lightly closed. You should feel supported, comfortable, and warm. If you're a bit chilly, take a moment to put on a nice pair of warm socks or a sweater, or just to cover yourself with a light blanket. As we begin, I'd like you to just relax and breathe gently, and allow my voice to guide you. If at any time during this practice you feel yourself drifting off to sleep, that's okay. Don't struggle to remain awake. Just focus on the sound of my voice. Keep yourself open to suggestions, and let yourself slide into sleep as it happens, without trying to remain awake until the end of the meditation. Your unconscious mind will retain all the techniques we'll practice, as well as everything else you've learned during tonight's meditation. You can begin with your eyes open if you'd prefer, or close them. First, try to really connect to your breath, breathing gently and softly in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take a few moments to just concentrate on your breathing. the sensations that it brings you, on the calm it provides. Breathe in deeply through your nose and release the breath slowly through your mouth. And again, inhale deeply through your nose, filling your chest and belly, then sighing the breath out. Once more, inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, feeling the breath traveling through your body, filling you completely. And exhale fully and slowly out of your mouth. Tonight, let's make a special effort to be mindful and without judgment. We'll avoid thinking in terms of good or bad, right or wrong, succeeding or failing. We will tune into our bodies, minds, and spirits and take note of precisely what is happening there without trying to determine whether we enjoy the sensations or like what is happening. And we must remember that accepting our reality does not mean that we don't intend to change unhealthy habits. So now, as you breathe gently and softly, I'd like you to just passively scan and observe your body, not trying to change anything, simply taking note of how everything feels. And now I'd like to begin to relax your body by releasing any areas of tension that you may have found. Allow your arms to soften and grow heavy, and then your legs. Feel your arms and legs becoming looser and more relaxed. Next, relax your neck and back. Relax your spine. Release the hold of your muscles all the way from your head, down your neck, and along each vertebra to the tip of your spine. Become more and more relaxed with each breath. Feel your body releasing all of the pent-up tension, becoming relaxed, calm, and peaceful. Take a deep, cleansing breath in and exhale the last of the tension from your body. Inhale again and exhale. Once more, breathe in and out. If you find your thoughts wandering as you breathe, that's all right. Just breathe into the thought. Allow it to linger for a moment. You can even classify it if you like, to file away and deal with another time. What type of thought is it? A judgment, a worry, a memory, or a plan? You might also label it if you'd like. Decide whether it's useful or not. Is this thought helpful and constructive? Is it something to build on? Something you feel the need to explore? And in a moment, when you've finished with that thought, allow it to flow out on the exhale and return your focus to the breath. Allow your breathing to soften now and fall into a gentle, natural rhythm. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and close your eyes now. Take a moment to just listen to your breath. Focus on the sounds of the air entering your nose. Feel the sensations as it travels through your throat to your lungs. Imagine it mixing with your bloodstream and spreading throughout your body to finally return and leave your body on the exhale. Take a moment to notice any worries, any fears, any irritation or anger you may feel. Breathe into those emotions, noting them and allowing them to flow out as you exhale. Return your focus to the sensations of breathing. Feel your chest and stomach gently rising and falling with each breath. Continue to breathe in the soothing, clean, fresh air, and to breathe out tension and toxicity. Breathe in deeply and visualize the clean air traveling through you. And as you breathe out, clear your mind. Breathe in clean and fresh, and breathe out, emptying your lungs and clearing your thoughts, leaving a blank slate. And now, let's look inside our bodies. I'd like you to visualize the damage you've done to yourself by smoking. See the sooty blackness coating your lungs, the burned out and deadened sense of smell and taste. Feel your racing heart, the intensity of your heightened blood pressure. Imagine the sluggish movement of your blood through your tired and overworked veins. As you take these next breaths, inhaling deeply and exhaling fully, I want you to focus on the movement of your breath through your body. Breathe in and out. Again, in and out. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, imagining clean air entering your body, and breathe out, visualizing all the smoke leaving you. Inhaling pure, fresh air, and exhaling the dark, sooty, smoky air. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. And again, fresh air in and darkness out. Inhale cleanness and light, and exhale darkness and toxicity. Once more now, breathe in and breathe out. Continue breathing gently and softly for a few moments. And as you do, I'd like you to think about smoking and observe what happens in your mind when you do. You might experience your thoughts in specific ways, like seeing an image of a cigarette visualizing yourself smoking. You may even just say to yourself, I need a cigarette. As you observe what happens and noted your thoughts, it's time to remind yourself that they are just that, thoughts. You are able to change your thoughts. Your powerful mind can overcome these cravings. As you think about smoking again, I'd like you to change the thought and to imagine yourself doing something healthy instead. Continue breathing softly and gently as you repeat this process once again. Whenever you think of smoking, replace that act with something healthier. Remind yourself that stopping smoking is the most crucial thing in your life right now. Tell yourself right now that this is it. Tell yourself, I will quit smoking. As you breathe in the fresh, clean air, remind yourself, I am proud to be a healthy, smoke-free person. Tell yourself that you will never smoke again in your entire life. You are done poisoning yourself. You will fill your life with freshness and light. You will fill your lungs with clean air. You will make healthy choices and treat your body as a temple. Breathe deeply. In and out. Repeating your new mantras. Visualizing your new, healthier choices. Feeling cleaner, lighter, and fresher with each inhalation. Relaxing further and further with every exhalation. Seeing the damage, the darkness, the toxicity leaving you to be replaced by fresh, clean air. Visualizing the tension, anxiety, and fidgetiness draining away, replaced by calm and peace. Breathe in and out softly now. It's the start of a whole new way of life, a cleaner and healthier life without cigarettes. From this moment on, you no longer need to smoke. You will handle your cravings one at a time, breathing through them, riding them out, and making healthier choices. And whenever you're ready, we'll take the relaxation even deeper. Breathing softly now, adjust your position on the bed as you prepare for slumber. Roll onto your side if you wish, tucking up your arms and legs, covering yourself, and and settling into your pillow, cradled and supported by your mattress. Inhale gently now and exhale softly. And I'd like you to begin counting your breaths as you prepare to drift off into a deep and restful sleep. As we inhale, count 1. As we exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 6. Inhale, 5. Continue counting now, all the way up to 100 and beyond if you'd like. If you reach 100 and want to start over again at 1, that's fine too. Relax, and as you're ready, let yourself drift off to sleep. Go ahead and let yourself rest in a place of calm, peace, and love, of positivity and light. Inhaling that clean, fresh air and exhaling. Knowing that you'll wake up ready to face a new day and ready to handle your cravings one at a time. Breathing in and out, softly and slowly. Inhaling the healthy, clean air and exhaling. Breathing gently and easily. Inhale that pure air and exhale. Breathing freely and peacefully. Breathing clean air. breathing fresh air. Breathing pure air. Good night, and many great tomorrows. Thanks again for listening. And for more LunaYes guided sleep meditations, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.